Madam, the price of petrol at the retail point or the bunk is determined by the international price, the cost of insurance and freight, the exchange rate, refining margins, and a number of factors. This particular issue on how much cess and tax has been collected has to be seen both in the context of the overall context in which we are operating. The period that he has mentioned, 2021, I should say that 2021 means 1st April of 21 to 31st March of 21. That is precisely the period during which there was a complete lockdown in the economy. That financial year starts on 1st April. The lockdown took place from 25th March, which meant that at that point of time, there was virtually no activity. Now, at that point of time, certain taxes were raised, and they were raised for a particular purpose. But the ultimate test of this is, what is the price at which petrol and petroleum products are supplied to the consumer? And I have a very interesting analysis.
Honourable Minister, please be brief so that the second question can
Well, I thought, Madam, if you were, I'm very happy to be brief, but let me also share with him some facts. The fact of the matter is, when the situation so warranted, from 4th November of 21, we brought down the excise on petrol and diesel by 5 rupees and 10 rupees. But I would have thought that all elected representatives should be rejoicing at the fact that the price paid by the consumer has remained steady during that period. But I don't see that. In fact, one prominent youth leader made a statement on 5th March.
Honourable Minister, kindly reply to his answer. This is not a debate.
Well,
just a direct reply to his answer. Please.
I am answering.
Please reply the question.
I am very happy to answer the question,
reply
Madam.
The question directly and keep it
the question is, raising of taxes, levying of taxes are done depending on the situation at that point of time.
Okay,
today we have brought down the taxes.
Supplementary number 2. There is procedure. If you are not satisfied with the answer, please follow that. Second supplementary.
Give me time. I will try with my limited ability to satisfy.
This is a question. You have to be precise in your question and precise in the answer. Second
honourable member asked.
Second supplementary, please.
Madam, he is standing. He is standing. How can I ask question?
When the state collects, we brought down the central excise. 9 states still have not brought down the excise. We are willing to take such steps as are necessary to control the price at the bunk.
Honourable member, please ask your second supplementary.
Out of the tax collected, 45% or so goes to the state government, 55 or 60%. I would.
Honourable Minister, yes. Now, second supplementary. Short question and
Madam,
as far as possible, a short answer.
Madam, the Honourable Chairman has been very liberal. I don't know why you seems to be so stiff about. Madam, my second supplementary, though he hasn't answered my first supplementary, which
second supplementary.
I really want the chair to protect the member, not the minister.
Question.
Here the other way is happening.
Question, please.
Sir, there have been a lot of reports about Russia offering discounts on the crude oil front. I would like to know whether there is any discussion that is happening between Government of India and Russia as to buy crude oil from Russia at a discounted rate. If so, what could be the facilities which you would be getting, and what could be the modus of payment? Will it be rupee, ruble, and what could be the reference point? Which currency would be the reference point?
Honourable Minister.
Madam, let me again reiterate that in a situation in which from the last 2 years characterized by the pandemic and in the last few weeks of a war or a military action taking place between Russia and the Ukraine, the government will explore all options which are available. There are reports and there are contacts. I myself have had a conversation with the appropriate levels of the Russian Federation. These are discussions currently underway. Several issues which will require both how much oil is available either in Russia or in new markets or in new suppliers which may be coming on the market, and issues relating to insurance, freight, and a host of other things, and the payment arrangements. I would be delighted, Madam, on the first opportunity, whenever these arrangements are worked out, between our oil companies and their counterparts in the Russian Federation, or our oil companies in Iran or other countries where more oil is coming up. It's a dynamic, evolving situation characterized by military warfare, when I would be happy if some of that military quotient is less here and I could get a chance to explain to my distinguished colleague in greater detail.
Shri Shakti.